So here I am.
Yeah.
I made it. It's so hard to get in. I got stuck 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Like in
Literally,
the doorway.
Yeah, unable to move. Reset the level.
Well.
So here I am. Barrels. It's barrels.
Oh my gosh, is that what you can't get to? It's just...
This is the greatest sea. Oh, there's a man in here
well,
too.
Okay. So we didn't get 100% man death completion, but...
whatever. Men are a renewable resource.
Here are the,
There's the food.
Room.
This is the one thing you cannot get through the walls here is this pile of bones. Yeah.
Oh.
That's some good exposition.
Oh man, thank goodness. We might have missed that point.
Mm-hmm.
When we were transported into an arena by that deity.
Right. And everything else in here is reachable by gibbon arm.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the thread for the tip. Helped us get in there. Thanks in huge quote marks, I guess.
Right.
Well, here we go.
There's another secret that we missed, and there's really no excuse for me not remembering it, because it's a great secret, and we've sort of been using its rewards for a while now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Notice the use of the little dance he's doing back and forth to avoid the sword swipes.
Old news.
In my better days, I know that. Well, I didn't know about that place.
Yeah, so we got this utterly
the lock on
incredibly
this thing.
locked door.
My goodness. I wonder what I don't know, like what is the in-universe translation of the lock level decreases? Like, it's a really good complex lock, and then you fire that bolt at it, and then it's just like a dead bolt after that. And then...
I think it shatters 1 tumbler.
Right. This thing just had 8 tumblers in it. Well, here we are, and this...
So, a pile of money.
My goodness.
Nothing exciting.
That looks really cool, though, that amethyst.
We've seen those before.
Was that just like an artifact or something? It looked like it was on fire. Woo! Hey!
Yeah.
This was a room that was mentioned.
So, in case you didn't think that the Achaeans were terrible people.
Right?
Gotta have your impaled knights in your big lava pit.
Oh my gosh. Have we seen those impaled knights before? Those look...
Yeah, a couple times.
Okay. Man, those are brutal, though.
Mm-hmm. They still have their tiny blue shoes, which is kind of nice.
It's good.
So if you drop down here, this comes. Or you can just jump, whatever.
Right, whatever. So, this is just a room of lava there.
It must be so hot in here.
Oh, unimaginably. Just molten rock pouring. Hey, there's a adaminium.
Right, adaminium, of course.
Not adamantium.
It's the tier above obsidian. Or actually, I think it's above pyreneum.
So, it's like the cheap cousin of adamantium.
That's right. And here's the real reward.
Hey, death ward.
It's, my immortality spell.
So this is where you actually get that.
Yeah, this is where as always, you can just cast wherever. Look at those pillars bounce down as it drops.
That's awesome. I wonder if the implication is that the Achaean god has somehow found a way to use death ward or something like that.
I think that's actually what it is, because blood flies out of him.
Okay.
I can't get off this pillar. I'm stuck. So it's quit and reload time.
As serpent in its den upon the mountains, full fed with deadly poisons, waits for the approach of man, he is filled with fury, and his eyes glare terribly as he goes writhing round his den. Even so, Hector leaned upon his shield against a tower that jutted out from the wall and stood where he was, undaunted. Alas, he said to himself in the heaviness of his heart, if I go within the gates, Polydamas will be the first to heap reproach upon me, for it was he that urged me to lead the Trojans back to the city on that awful night when Achilles again came forth against us. I would not listen, but it would have indeed been better if I had done so. Now that my folly has destroyed the host, I dare not look Trojan men and Trojan women in the face, lest a worse man should say, Hector has ruined us by his self-confidence. Surely it would be better for me to return after having fought Achilles and slain him, or to die gloriously here before the city. What, again, if I were to lay down my shield and helmet, lean my spear against the wall, and go straight up to noble Achilles? What if I were to promise to give up Helen, who was the fountainhead of all this war, and all the treasure that Alexandrus brought with him in ships to Troy, aye, and to let the Achaeans divide half of everything that the city contains among themselves? I might make the Trojans, by the mouths of their princes, take a solemn oath that they would hide nothing, but would divide into 2 shares all that is within the city. But why argue with myself in this way? Were I to go up to him, he would show me no kind of mercy. He would kill me then and there as easily as though I were a woman. When I had off my armor, there was no parleying with him from some rock or oak tree as young men and maidens prattle with one another. Better fight him at once, and learn which of us Jove will vouchsafe victory. Thus did he stand and ponder, but Achilles came up to him as if it were Mars himself, plumed lord of battle. From his right shoulder he brandished his terrible spear of Pelian ash, and the bronze gleamed about him like flashing fire in the rays of the rising sun. Fear fell upon Hector as he beheld, and he dared not stay longer where he was, but fled in dismay from before the gates, while Achilles darted after him at his utmost speed, as a mountain falcon, swiftest of all birds, swoops down upon some cowering dove. The dove flies before him, but the falcon with a shrill scream follows close after, resolved to have him. Even so did Achilles make straight for Hector with all his might, while Hector fled under the Trojan wall as fast as his limbs could take him. On they flew about the wagon road that ran hard by under the wall, past the lookout station, and past the weather-beaten wild fig tree, till they came to 2 fair springs which feed the river Scamander. One of these 2 springs is warm, and steam rises from it as smoke from a burning fire, but the other, even in summer, is as cold as hail or snow, or the ice that forms on water. Here, hard by the springs, are the goodly washing troughs of stone, where in the time of peace before the coming of the Achaeans, of the wives and fair daughters of the Trojans used to wash their clothes. Past these did they fly, the one in front and the other giving chase behind him. Good was the man that fled, but better far was he that followed after. And swiftly indeed did they run, for the prize was no mere beast for sacrifice or bullock's hide, as it might be for a common foot race, but they ran for the life of Hector, as horses.